we're gonna wet.
Yes! So to me that looks like it should have always been there.
Hi everyone, we are back in Australia and we are excited to share with you more content from building Wilda. In this episode, which is part 7 of the propulsion system that we're trying to install on our catamaran, we tape with fiberglass the reinforcement rings that were glued to the hull last time. So, if you're new here, please have a look at the link down below, which will take you to the playlist with the videos that we've presented so far about our unique drive system, so that you can have a better understanding of what we aim to achieve.
So I cut the port side cylinder to flush with the hull, and now I'm gonna cut the starboard side cylinder flush with the hull. Ring frame, I guess, the big fiberglass reinforcement we put in. So yeah, lots of epoxy dust to be coming off. The ring frame has about a centimeter sticking out all the way around, and I'll cut that off, and then I'll remove some fairing compound and such down to glass here around the ring, and later this week we'll glass the ring in place with strips of glass going around the whole edge. A couple of days ago I cut off the excess here. Now I'm sanding this down to glass, taking away all this meticulously faired surface here down to glass. So there's a little bit more to go here, and then I'll round this edge off, preparing for glassing around this edge here. It's all very solid here, so I don't see any way for water to get in here, but better safe than sorry. So sorry about the filming, but it's not easy under here. There's simply not a lot of space. And because it's a catamaran, we do everything twice. All this, and remove all the fairing here down to glass with first the angle grinder to get close, and then sand off the rest, and round off the edge with the router. Do a little bit more sanding. Super fun. So to me that looks like it should have always been there. There's a sail drive here, or a mount for a sail drive, so big hole. And now that hole is a little bit bigger. And this is where other people would have mounted a retractable outboard. That's basically what I'm doing, only it's going to be an electric one. Some cleaning, but other than that it's ready for glassing. Before glassing I want to clean up the top surface here a bit, because yeah, that needs to be done. One step closer to electric propulsion. You having fun in there?
I think I will need a vacuum to be able to see what's still needed.
It's right there. Yeah.
Okay, I just do a little bit more on this side and then we do a round of cleaning.
Yeah.
And a check and then see what's still needed.
Yeah. Should I start on the other side?
I can do the other side also, it's no problem. But I
Okay. What do you need?
Not much.
Alright.
Next step was preparing the fiberglass material and making an action plan. So?
Yeah, so
We start from...
I was thinking here, because then we won't have any problems until we get here.
Okay.
All the way.
All the way down on the other side, because it almost reaches the end.
Yeah, sure. If you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would. That's
It's, yeah.
okay.
Like that. So do we mark anything here?
Then we should mark
I'll mark
where
the
the
ring.
next piece starts. Yeah.
I'll mark the ring where we start. Yes.
So this is number 1.
Ooh, it's a little bit tricky for the knees to be sitting in this dwarf position for a long time. But okay.
Okay, and number 2.
So number 2. This is. Well, number 2 will sit on number 1. Oh, be careful.
Yeah, well, it will start here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the end of number 2.
This number 3 will start at the end of number 1.
We marked the ring with the order in which the fiberglass pieces would go in, and we pre-shaped them to the ring frame for an easier application. Bonjour,
Bonjour.
comment ça va?
Ça va bien.
Très bien. Qu'est-ce que nous avons préparé pour aujourd'hui?
Du verre. Verre.
Verre. Oh, verre is glass, I think.
Verre avec époxy. En
Très
masse.
bien. En masse. Perfectment. So, let's switch it to English. I
Yeah, I
have a
think-
feeling it's...
French is clearly not my forte, nor is any sort of Roman language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, today we are going to glass the glass, the fiberglass circle.
Yes, the ring frame.
The ring frame, yes.
With glass to the bottom of the boat, or to the rest of the boat. I don't know how.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have a big hole that has to be reinforced.
That has been reinforced
now
with the ring frame.
Yes, so now we are attaching the ring frame to the boat. Basically.
More permanently than it already is. It's not going anywhere, and it's glued in where there is glass on glass everywhere. So there should be no risk of leaking into any core anywhere, even as it is now. But every piece we lock into the boats, in principle, we also glass in using some sort of what's it called, tape or so.
Fiberglass tape.
Yeah,
Yes,
between the two surfaces that you want to join.
Yes. So
To
I
get a
will
stronger
just take a walk to our table, and here we are going to find the box with the fiberglass material that is going to go in the hole. So we've numbered all the pieces. You made these beautiful
numbered
cuts.
and marked, and
Yes.
and now they are ready to wet out and be glued into the boat.
Yes, so that's
So-
what we're gonna do next.
I was
We are
thinking I'll
going
work
to-
on this actually,
Why?
because I can move this whole thing to the boat without getting
That's
getting it
not a bad
everywhere.
idea, but is he clean enough?
Yeah.
Yes. So the plan is we're gonna do. Here, this is number one. We're gonna wet.
Yes.
Well, that's what you are gonna do because I'm
Well-
gonna be in the hole.
Yeah. Roxana's gonna be in the engine room, and
Yes.
I will wet out I think one piece at a time.
Yes.
Basically, pass it to her.
Yes.
And this, we've measured these pieces and marked them. So this will be on the bottom of the boat, and this will be where the next piece starts.
Yes. Yes. So there
And
will
that
be a little
way
bit of.
is up.
Really?
Just in case we miss something. No, with this line, we don't need to know. Well, we know automatically what's up. But
Yes.
yeah.
Better to have more than not enough.
One set of glass, but we're overlapping it 50%.
So it's
So
almost,
it will be two layers of glass by the time we come around.
Yes.
I'm not staggering the glass onto the hull, which would help with fairing in particular, but it will make no difference in this case. So you're drinking my coffee.
So the material was ready, we were ready, so the fiberglassing adventure began. We mixed small batches of epoxy resin to wet out the surface inside the boat and also the cloth, and aside from that we also prepared a mix with epoxy and filler to even out the surfaces on the top, where we would then lay the fiberglass cloth. We wanted to make sure that we have no gaps that would allow air inside, and then they would create the bubbles.
Should I look both ways before you cross me, baby? 'Cause I don't break for boys. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way. Best of luck. I'm moving on.
It's similar to last time. Okay. Maybe more than last time, so it should be okay.
Okay. I'll go in into the hole.
You're good there?
Yes.
Yeah.
will try to start from the middle and roll it. No bubbles, please. Look.
Very good.
What? So, try to go slowly from the one side to the other.
Yes.
That's so. In a similar fashion, we repeated the exercise on the other side.
So Roxana is bringing the second cylinder here. We're going to see if they fit in the hull. We got a bit carried away, so we've already tested one. The one fits.
I wanted to, but you need to clean it also before we put it
Yeah.
in the boat. It's full of fiberglass also.
So is he heavy?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Not
So we have a very playful Andy here this morning. He feels neglected. But we'll get to Andy in a few minutes. We just have to check if that aluminum cylinder that Roxana is coming with now, we'll see if that piece fits into this hole. With the added glass, we're not entirely sure, but
Thanks for your interest in our project. If you like the episodes, do subscribe to our channel and follow our adventure. We appreciate your feedback and are happy to read and answer to all the comments. A like and a share represent a big support to our channel, so thanks for doing that. And we also have a Patreon page with our wonderful growing little community, to whom we are really grateful. Check that out!